Hello guys, how are you guys doing? Today we're going to do another DIY, and today this DIY is going to be on a a table that I have. I want to do something a little different with the table. I'm going to insert a picture of the table in here. And these are the supplies that you need to make this project. This is going to be a mosaic project, and you've seen the table. It's a nice small table. It's a table that I use in my bedroom by my chair, and if I want to lay a drink on there or something like that, I'm a book I'm reading or anything, just a little side table, accent table in my bedroom. Remember, I'm always doing these things outside because the light is a little better, so you might hear cars going back and forth, so excuse that. So I'm just going to go over the tools and the items needed to make this table, to create this table. I am going to pick it up. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to pick it up, and it's a small accent table. And if you look down at it, this table is going to have, we're going to do a mirrored base on this table and grout it out. So it's going to be a mosaic project on this table. The funky thing about this table is it's flat. So I don't want any jagged edges or any pieces of the glass to protrude off of this and cut someone or harm someone in any way, shape, or form. So moving back up to the tools, I'm explaining to you what I have. Okay, being that we're going to be doing some grout work, I have a bowl to mix the grout. We don't need a whole bunch because it's just going to fill in the crevices of the mirror once I'm done. That's to mix the grout. This is liquid nails, which is so bomb, it will stick anything to anything. This right here is going to adhere the mirror to the top of the table. Okay, and then this right here is a trolley, and a trowel, however you want to call it, spatula, whatever you want to call it. But this right here is what I'm going to use to kind of mix up the grout and to kind of spread it. But I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to scratch my glass with this. So that's what that's for. These are the pieces of wood dowels. I got these from my local Home Depot. You hear my wind chime from Home Depot, and these were 65 cents. These are really long, really long. So what I'm going to do is cut these to the size of the table and make a perimeter around the table. Let me show you. I'm going to cut these and place them when they're cut around the table evenly, all around the four corners of the table to make a base. That way the glass and everything is sealed within and nothing is sticking out to harm, cut, or penetrate anyone. Okay, so back up to the tools. I'm sorry. Okay, right here, to cut these dowels, I want a 45-degree angle on them, so I bought me a miter box. This miter box I showed you guys in another video, and this was this is by HDX. It's a 12-inch miter box, and it can cut up to a 2x4 inside of it. But I'm going to be cutting 45-degree angles on my sticks, so it'll have a nice, even, flush look on the table and look like it was made like that. So this is what this box is for. You get all different types of cuts. You have the 90 to 45, and you can make cuts within all types of wood. Okay? Then, because I'm working with glass, these are the same gloves I would use when I go dumpster diving. They do not let glass or any sharp objects penetrate them. When you put them on, this is the way that they go in your hand. So when I'm grabbing the glass with the gloves, I don't have to worry about the glass cutting my hand, okay? Then I have my handsaw. This is my handsaw that I'm going to use to cut the dowels and make 40-degree angles on them to frame out the top of the table, okay? Then here I have a bag of glass that I've had for some time now. Hold on one second. I've had for some time now. I use with other projects, and they're real little pieces of glass and up to like really big pieces of glass. This may be enough, but I'm not sure. If it's not enough, I do have another piece of glass. I can't remember where I got this piece of glass from, but I do have another piece of glass, and I'm going to utilize that as well if need be. You can always get these glasses in frames, this glass in frames at your local Dollar Tree. They have frames, and sometimes they go on sale. You might get them like for $1. So an easy way to find glass if you want to do a mirrored mosaic piece of art. So those are all the tools. I hope I didn't, oh wait, just something heavy in case I need to break glass. I'm going to place this glass inside something, and I'm going to break it up. That way glass doesn't pop at me or fly out in any way where someone can get cut or get in their foot. Just something a little heavy to tap the glass to make the glass break. So those are all the tools, and we are going to get started with this mosaic DIY table. Talk to you in a second. Another quick thing, I have a little mini Stanley measurer. You're also going to need this because this is what's going to help you measure out your pieces of wood to frame out your table. So you need a measuring tape. All right. All right, guys, we got our 4 pieces to frame out the top of this table. We have 2 13s and 2 14 1/4 to frame out the table. I'm going to take off these little things from Home Depot, and I'm getting ready to glue these on with the liquid nails. So I'll be back with y'all. Hey guys, all right, so I made a boo-boo and I didn't pay attention to when I was making the angles, so pay attention. And I didn't have enough to do them all over, so I had to cut them straight. I made straight cuts instead of angle cuts. I made a boo-boo and wasn't paying attention to what end I was putting the angle on, so when I put them together, they weren't all in the right direction to lock them together, so I had to do straight cuts. Oh well, still gonna be nice. Now, I opened up my liquid nails and I'm going to, this I didn't have to puncture or anything. It literally just is ready to use once you put the nozzle on. You take the regular cap off, put the nozzle on, and it's ready to use. I'm going to take and make a line of liquid nails. Okay. Is it coming out? Hold on. Didn't look like it needed to be punctured. Oh, this stuff is really thick. That's why. It's coming. Oh, I know what it is. Duh. I need to cut the top off of this. Alrighty. Go get me some scissors. This right here needs to be punctured or either cut. So I'm getting ready to do that. Oh, go get my razor out my makeup bag. Be right with you guys. Alright, couldn't find my scissors, so I just cut a little hole off the top of this with a with a knife. You have to be really careful because this stuff is no joke. So I'm going to do a long line down the edges where I want these sticks to be. And being that I'm going to be grouting the table, it doesn't matter if the glue gets inside. So I'm going to go all the way around. Let it get a little tacky and then place my sticks around the table. I really don't feel good at all today, guys, but I had to get this project done because I got several projects that I want to do. So, alright, let's see. So we're going to stick the long one here and press it down like so. And make sure that's sticking. Then we're going to go in with the shorter one and stick it down like so right here. Might get a little bit more of this. Just enough to give it a good base for the glue, for the sticks to stick on. Alright, set that to the side. Make sure it's not touching anything. I'm going to stick my other here. Push that down like so. I think I need some more glue up under here. Like that. Can't close that, so then I'm going to stick this last stick right here to close off this part of the table. You want to make sure they're close to each other, and like I said, if you're going to be grouting inside, really don't have to worry about the glue getting in the inside of it, because that's going to be filled in with mirror once you're done anyway. So you want to press this down as much as you can, like so, and we're going to let this sit, and then we will be right back. Okay, I let this sit for a couple minutes and it is starting to stick, so I'm going to start grabbing my glass and putting a little bit of liquid nails on the back and randomly placing this in whatever design I choose on top of this table. So I have my broken glass here, and I'm just gonna, actually I think it'd be better if I just place the glass down. This liquid nails is no joke, so it will definitely make this stick really well. And you can put them as close as you want, but you don't want them too close because you want to see the mosaic effect. So you put pieces close enough, but not so close where you can't grout between them. Okay guys, what I wanted to let you guys know is I'm almost a little bit close to halfway being done. When you have liquid nails and they get on the mirror, it's very hard to get the liquid nails off. So that's why you see me, if I touch the liquid nails and then touch the mirror and it gets on it, I remove the piece and take it off and put another piece on, because I want to make sure once I'm done with this and I shine this up, it looks really gorgeous, and the liquid nails is not affecting the shine of the piece. So that's why you see me removing the piece and lifting it back up. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this particular rod here on this side has been irritating me because for some strange reason it's not flush. It's got like a dip in it, so I don't know. We're gonna see how this turns out. I might have to get something to lock it down to the table, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, get some little things and lock it down to the table so that way they'll dry and stick flush to the table, because they're tending to pop up because they're arched a little bit. So I'll be back, guys. See you guys in just a second to continue this project. Okay guys, this took about a good 20 minutes to put all the glass on here. I may fill in some little areas with little pieces of glass, but overall it's done. I made a big boo-boo, but it's gonna come out how I want to eat regardless. When these dries, I'm gonna hand paint these with some enamel paints. I meant to paint them before I put it on here, but I was rushing, and that's what I get. So I'm going to let this dry for a couple hours and probably finish the rest of it tomorrow and grout it tomorrow, just so I can know that these are stable and they're not gonna move. So by tomorrow, if any of these are moving or whatever, I can replace glue under them and then re-stick them and know that they should have been cured by now. So I'm gonna leave it how it is, and you guys gonna see the finished product. I'll be done in just a little bit. Okay, here's day 2. I let this sit overnight. Everything is tight and everything is on, and no pieces of glass are falling off or anything like that. Let's see. And now it is time for the magic, the grouting. So here I'm going to show you. Excuse me. Trying to get this. Okay. Here I'm going to show you what I'm mixing together. That way you can see how to actually mix this grout. I got this from Home Depot, and it is white dry non-sanded grout. You want non-sanded grout with no sand granules in it, because it can scratch up the grass. Now if you got tile or something else more durable that can't be punctured easily or doesn't have to have a brilliant shine like mirror, you can use sanded grout, but non-sanded grout is what you want, and we're going with a white. So you just read the instructions on here, and basically what this is saying is that I'm going to mix it in this bowl because I don't need a whole bunch of it, and I'm going to just basically mix this until I get the consistency I want. I'm not going to use this whole box here. So it says here that I mix it to the consistency I want, basically. Add water, keep adding water. And as I keep adding water and it gets to what I want it to be so it can flow easily throughout the crevices of the glass, I'll smooth that out, let that sit for about 2 hours, and then come back and wipe it off with a towel so that you see how it's bringing the shine back to the towel or the glass. And then that'll be it. So let's get ready mixing. Okay, now we have this nice thick consistency, and now we wait. After mixing, it says wait 10 minutes. So we're gonna wait.
Okay, my grout is mixed, and this is what we're gonna do. Pour it right on top of here. I may have to do 2, but that's how you do it. You put it all on there, and then you take something and you smooth it into the mirror. But I'm going to be using cardboard. I didn't have a trowel. I should have got one, a rubber one, but I'm just going to smooth this into my mirror like so, and I'll be back.
Okay, I'm supposed to get the excess off of here, and I'm so unconventional. Get the excess like this off. Make sure it's in the grooves. Get it off so that I can wipe it off after 10 minutes. I want to take a sponge and wipe it off. But right now it just says get the excess off. So you just take cardboard. The best way to really do it is with a towel and trowel thing. But I didn't think I needed one. But I will be investing in that ASAP because I will be doing a lot of projects like this. So for right now, this is going to have to work. And I'm so glad I didn't get my nails done. I'm going to be going to get those done this afternoon. So we're going to just be scraping up all this excess that is not needed. And then let this sit. And then we're going to come and get the sponge. Get my sponge. And get the excess cloudiness stuff off of it and let it sit overnight. And this will be done outside of the painting that I have to do. I'm gonna use my hand to get this on. Outside of the painting I have to do on the edges of this. Other than that, we're gonna be in there. So I will be back. Okay, after letting it dry for a minute, it's time to wipe it down. So you kind of wet your sponge, wring it out, and you just wipe it off. So I'm going to wipe this off and show you when it's done. Just got some basic craft paint, and I'm going to paint around the edges of the mirror, of the table, and then we will be done, and I will show you where it looks, where it is in my room and how I'm putting it in my decor. And it is done. I painted around the white frame. Then I also went around and painted black in the areas where I may have got some of the white paint on. But that is it. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see how it looks in my bedroom. But you guys will see the pictures tomorrow. Well, they will be the next day because it's dark out tonight. And I want to get a very pretty picture of how this looks with my room decor. Talk to you guys later. And thanks for joining me for another CPR's DIY. Later, gators.
This is the before. I took the little piece of mirror off, and you guys are going to see the after of my Mosaic mirrored table project.
And there you have it. Isn't it gorgeous? Let me zoom in on it. All done.